What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back in gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. Okay, because they've been pretty volatile lately. And it's on this false narrative that the strength of the dollar is going up. And it literally went up about 0.5%. I'm not even kidding. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. If you're thinking about buying precious metals, you should now, because everything's kind of on sale, if you get my drift. Think of our friends over at Money Metals Exchange. The link is in the description. First-time buyers here in the United States or Puerto Rico, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free ½ ounce of silver. You guys know I got this other channel called The Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes. It is growing really, really quick. I hit 16,000 subscribers today, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. But over here, I put stuff that I usually can't put on this channel, as you know. And actually, these videos are taking off like a bat out of you-know-who-who. All right? You guys also know I have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. Over here, we do talk about gold, cryptos, and, foreign currency investments. It's free to come join. Come on over there. The link is in the description. Let's get into this dreaded world of investments. It is going crazy. Very volatile. And all this action on what? Hardly any kind of news. That's what's freaky about this. So, I haven't done a lot of videos on this channel. It's not because I don't want to. It's because we're trying to review it, is what I'm going through right now. And, trying to get it remonetized on YouTube. Plus, I've been really busy trying to get some other projects together so I can avoid having to deal with YouTube, by the way. Nonetheless, here we are. The markets are going down. And I'm thinking, okay, what's going on? Here's what I don't like that you should not like. The fact that the stock market, gold and silver, as well as cryptocurrencies, all moving the same direction at the same time. They need to be decoupled. You see, when the stock market goes down, gold and silver should go up. And if the cryptocurrencies is what we think it is, it should act the same way as gold and silver. But it's not. Not at all. Hell, last night, let's see here. Yesterday, Bitcoin had dropped all the way down. It was almost $31,000 or $32,000. Not last night, but the day before. Then all of a sudden, last night, it went up like a bat out of hell and got it back up to 40,000. That's what I'm talking about, volatility in crypto market. Now look at it, it's all the way back down to 36,666. Ooh. Ethereum's been pretty consistent. Not too big of swings. It's been staying around. It's bouncing between here and $1,200, which is good. XRP, trying to get back into the race, man. It dropped down really low after the announcement of the SEC filing, but seems to be rebounding pretty good. The shocker is XLM. Teetering around 6 or 7 cents, now up to around 28 cents. It actually got up pretty high. Actually got up to around 30 cents. Not too far. So anyways, nonetheless, what we're looking at is, and everybody's pointing their fingers to our favorite manipulators. For those of you who are not aware or don't pay attention to the crypto world, you might not know about this. I don't see them on here, but Tether. Tether's usually on here, and Tether's usually a company that's responsible for manipulating these markets. So nonetheless, it's already people are pointing fingers at them, buying into this market. Again, it could be just like I was talking about. People are going in here for a couple reasons to prevent people from buying into the gold and silver market, slowing it down. So you see right now, gold and silver is actually on sale. It's literally just below $25. Hasn't been there for a little while. Silver's around $18.27. What's happening? I'm no problem with saying this. A lot of these people are selling off, taking their profits, running over and grabbing physical gold and silver. Their interest is not to be in cryptocurrencies long term. It's just there now as a way to protect themselves. But they also are manipulating the market to keep people away from physical gold and silver. And I showed you articles about that. Even the pros are like, aha, that's what we see going on. They said, we watched Pimpy show and we heard him say that. I'm just kidding, they didn't actually say that. But nonetheless, people are running over to crypto markets. It drives the market up. Gold, silver's been pretty flat. People get bored with that. They like excitement. It's like gambling for them. They see a cryptocurrencies going up and down like they do. They start selling their physical gold and silver. Then they run over and they dump it into crypto markets going, yay, I'm about to get rich. And then all of a sudden, boom, the rich people are going, suckers. You drove down the value of gold and silver, helped us, and drove up the value of cryptocurrencies. Now we're going to take those profits and run and take it over to where we want it to go, which is gold and silver. Now the fact that they're seen like this, all of them coupled together, most likely this is going down because this went down. They're going, ooh, it's on sale. And they run over here. Was it McCarty B? Just kidding. That chick's too much, man. Anyways, nonetheless, it's going down. I think a lot of these sell-offs are what they are, is everybody running over to a much cheaper gold and silver. So that's what's going on. The fact that it's down, closed right now, yeah, they're jumping on that. Here it is. Look at this major jump in the value of the dollar that's driving everybody crazy. This is why everything is going down. They're like, yes, look at this, the strength of the dollar. And how much did it go up today, Pimpy? Well, I'll tell you. Yeah. Barely 0.60. So was that about 55 cents on 90.71? Yeah, I'm not sold that this should be affecting the markets, but that's what they're accusing. They're saying that the rebound of the dollar is causing people to feel more positive about running into risky investments. No, it's not. It's AI now that runs the vast majority of the stock market. It's a program that's very good, and I'm sure has been taught how to manipulate the markets based on swings better than any human could do it. So this should not be causing the type of drops we're seeing across the board. Not only that, I'm sick to see the fact that the stock market, along with cryptocurrencies, as well as gold and silver, all coupled together. Something's not right. What's not right? Oh, it's being manipulated. Is anyone surprised? Is anybody surprised? You shouldn't be. Look at this. Gold prices decline, leading to a loss for the week. Gold futures decline on Friday as strength in the U.S. dollar weighed on prices for the precious metals, leading to gold metals loss for the week. Boy, howdy, that value really went up in the dollar. That's going to make me want to sell my precious metal. That's not going to happen. But there's articles about this. Gold has a strong case for rise higher. Oh, Gold has a strong case to rise higher. There we go. But it won't shake off a struggling dollar. Or surging dollar, my bad. Anyway, so again, it has a case to rise higher. How about the fact that it's been manipulated for so long that it's probably like about maybe 1/10 of its actual value, if that is true value. Gold, silver is ridiculously undervalued. They've been manipulated for a long time. One of these days, somebody's going to get in their care and start zapping these people. The last thing I want to do is go to JP Morgan. Man, I'm about to give you the stiffest fine for manipulating the market. I'm going to charge you $998 billion. And they start laughing and go, no problem. We make about $1 trillion a day manipulating the markets. If you turn around and you slap them with a fine of about $15 trillion, then suspend their trading license, guess who's going to act like a good little boy? Yeah. And guess who else? When all the other banks go, man, they ain't playing. Did you see what the hell they did to JP Morgan? Yeah, exactly. Optimism, soft launches, Ethereum, look at this. Thought put solutions to DeFi synthetics. So again, Ethereum making waves in the world of cryptocurrencies. Why it's not already more valuable than Bitcoin is beyond me. There's nothing you're going to be able to tell me that can convince me why it is that Bitcoin has any real value other than it's the granddaddy of them all. There's no reason for it to be that valuable. Seriously, the Ethereum, out of all cryptocurrencies, out of all of them, have been developing more programs They have more use cases than any other crypto out there. They are literally developing different programs for different everyday issues we deal with. Cars, houses, insurances, you name it. They have a program that's connected to everything we do. So how it is that Bitcoin is as high as it is, I have no idea. And I know I'm right about XRP being the very next SWIFT system. They're most likely going to be some type of financial, institutional crypto, and that would be their use case. Bitcoin in race for adoption before central banks launch digital currencies, Australian. Okay, so here's the thing about this. We talked about this. We know that our girl here, Christina Legaro, when she was working for the International Monetary Fund, she was telling all central banks to start creating your own digital currency. They are well on their way. I believe 17% of them launched at the beginning of December. And so we're going to see what happens. But for people to say, oh, hey, Bitcoin's going to try to beat central bank cryptocurrencies, you nuts? The whole purpose of doing cryptocurrencies is to bypass the old corrupt banking system, the SWIFT system, to get away from banks, period, to prove there's no need for them, to be decentralized, to have an open source so we can see how it works. It'd be transparent. It'd be out there. But in banks like, screw that. If it's that popular, we'll create our own digital currency. And how long do you think these bankers are going to allow all these different cryptocurrencies to exist? I told you, they're bed buddies with politicians around the world. How long before they start creating laws? They're going to narrow the amount of cryptos used, narrow the amount of platforms, so they can have exactly what this was for. Even though it was supposedly made to bypass these people, it never was. It never was. Not a fan of cryptocurrencies, but I do think there is a window of opportunity in which we could benefit from it, and we are in that window. But for the most part, if you think the bankers, the very same corrupt people that have been corrupted us for over 100 years now, are just all of a sudden going to go, well, boy, howdy, we did have a good run. Too bad that old cryptocurrency came around. I think we got to keep going. No. They are behind cryptocurrencies. They always have been. I told you when it comes to technology, especially disruptive technology, before it's even introduced to the public, it's already been invented, played with, messed around, manipulated. They've done everything they could to it. And then they make up little excuses on how they introduce it to the public. Okay? I literally read an article, and for the life of me, if I can find it, see that cryptocurrencies had started being developed in 1972. 72. It's going on almost 50 years. But we just barely heard about it. What was it? 2000s? Yeah, exactly. So anyways, Bitcoin's trying to do what it needs to do to try to beat the CBDCs. I don't think it's going to happen, even if it did. Central banks like the Federal Reserve and European central banks risk losing the digital currency race if private cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin become too entrenched in electronic commerce, according to a new research note from the Australian investment bank Macquarie. So here's my thing. Is that right, Macquarie? Or is that Marquis? That's Macquarie. Okay, anyways, so it doesn't make a difference about the name. So here's my thing. Even if it did, again, who the hell is friends with the cryptocurrency people? The bankers. They are the cryptocurrency. The whole purpose of it was for you to get familiar with it so they can adopt it. You just been indoctrinated into using it. Oh, the poor struggling central banks, they'll be left behind. No, they won't. When you see people like the Federal Reserve, George Soros, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs getting behind XRP, behind it, they're supporting it. What the hell does that tell you? They're the same boogeyman we told you about. So Bitcoin again, here's another article. Yeah, you guys, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, look, again, I'm not a big fan of them. You heard me talk about them many times, but I do have money invested in them. But when it comes to cryptocurrencies, I just don't see it long term. You know, do you see stuff like this? Really? Bitcoin bull who sees price hitting 500,000 is bullish on Biden's expected SEC pick. Well, of course. As a matter of fact, I think when he first started working for, was it Bill Clinton? Then he went over to work for Bush's briefly, but then worked under the Obama administration, is what he did. This is a Goldman Sachs love child. Here's who he is. So he's Bitcoin bull Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital thinks his former colleague at Goldman Sachs. Do you see who these guys all are? Do you see how they're all partners and old friends, and they all come from places like what? JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Who did they used to work for? Former administrations. And you really think they're there for your behalf? You really think that cryptocurrencies are this breakout technology that's going to save you from those corrupt bankers? No, it's not. So make money off of it and get the hell out quickly. So let's see here. He is Gary Gensler. So it looks like he's the dog that they're going to choose to go ahead and take care, be in charge of the Securities and Exchange Commission. So don't forget there was the Securities and Exchange Commission who had filed those charges against XRP, causing the value to go way down. This guy's saying that, hey, once Biden gets in there, everybody that's involved with digital currencies, it is going to be a kumbaya time. We are going to be in heaven. Everything's going to be great. Yeah, you will, briefly. That's why I said it's a window of opportunity. You see, Biden is part of that great reset. Yes, his presidential slogan was Build Back Better. So are they going to push cryptocurrencies? Yes. They want mass adoption. They want us to go 100% digital crypto. And then guess what? Then they manipulate the markets. What do you think? Do you trust your government 100%? Do you trust your bankers 100%? Do you trust, I'm sorry, I couldn't say it with a straight face. Do you trust the European Bank or the Federal Reserve 100%? Okay, I'm trying to be serious about it. It's hard not to laugh. Do you? Because that's what's going to happen if you go 100% digital currency. You're going to have to trust them 100% that they're not corrupt. I'm sorry, I try not to laugh when I'm trying to be serious. No, don't trust them. They're not even going to give you a choice. What I'm hoping is when we go to digital currency at 100%, that people are going to fight it so much that they have no choice to either get rid of it or, which I don't think they will, but at least make sure that it goes hand in hand with a currency that you can physically hold and own. All right? So yeah, this guy's going to make it, if he gets picked in there, if he gets voted for, yeah, this is what's going to happen. Under Biden, you're going to see cryptocurrencies go up for a little bit. And once they got all you suckers in there, boom, they're going to lower the boom on all this. So gold and silver, man, they're going up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what we're seeing happening. So anyways, this is, again, we talked about this a second ago. You know, the fact that you're seeing stock markets, gold, silver, along with cryptocurrencies all coupled together is just terrible. It drives me insane. One should go up and the other one's going down. But I think what happened is they just held down the price of gold and silver just long enough to jack the prices really high on cryptocurrencies. And then what they did is you're going to see these people dumping big portions of their profits that they made from jacking these prices up, running over and grabbing the physical gold and silver because they know better. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think. Okay, once again, I want to thank everybody for 16,000 subscribers. I got it this morning and already I'm at 16.2. I'm very grateful for that and very humbled for it. I will do a little special video like I normally do to say thank you. And, oh, we're already at 16.3. Well, dang, just as soon as I was talking. So again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you taking the time to be a part of me. Not like I sounded. That makes me sound like a Lego. Anyways, that's it for now. You guys hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. You're about to lose your job. You're about to lose your job.